from 20 for the second time in his career. 34 Ks away from breaking Nolan Ryan's single-season K record. Snakes and Suds, and there's Richie Sexton striking out. That's Dan Marley watching the game. Dan Marley before the game. BP.
Look at him watching it.
Pooler Pond. Pond be good for you.
Pond be good for you.
A little inspiration for the D-backs, and Tony Womack was watching Dan Marley. That's a home run for Tony Womack in the second, his second of the season. 4-0 Diamondbacks, and Randy goes to work. Mouton swinging, Loretta swinging. Devon White. Randy K's the side in the third. 6 Ks so far. Top of 5. Johnson now with 8 strikeouts, a 7-1 lead. Henry Blanco. Kevin Brown. Mouton again. 11 Ks through 5 innings. Top of 7 now. 10-2 Arizona. Johnson gets Luis Lopez for his 16th strikeout of the game. Pitch goes to the backstop, and Bob Brownlee says, "We've had enough, Randy." So things get interesting. Look at Jeremy Burnett's top of 9. Jack. 2-run shot. 33rd lead cut to 2. Byung-Hyun Kim trying to close this thing out. In the 9th. Tony Womack will end this thing. What lead singer Dryden Mitchell is to Alien Ant Farm, Randy Johnson is to the Diamondbacks.
Top of the first, it's 2-0 Padres. Phil Nevin on third with 1 out. Bubba Trammell puts that into right field off Jason Jennings. Larry Walker is there. And we got a player to the plate. Phil Nevin coming home and got him. Oh, Ben Petrick absorbed the blow.
I say the best part of this play was the throw, Mike. What do you think?
Au contraire, my friend. Ben Petrick standing in and taking the hit. We talked about teams dialing it in, not those guys playing hard.
Nevin came in hard, too. Here, Bobby Jones, the base hit. Damian Anderson coming in. He's going to score. Damian Jackson checked that coming in to score. Excuse me. 3-0 Padres. Jennings would leave after an inning and a third. Left him loaded as well. It'll get worse. Kane Davis against Nevin with him loaded. Daddy's home onto the rocks. Grand slam. Nevin with his 37th homer of the year. It's 8-0.
Bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second. Ground ball. David Anderson with a diving stop on the first. Ryan Klesko scoops that out. So, Bobby Jones comes on. I got a nice, comfortable 8-run lead.
Well, we're still in the second here. Through 3 innings in this game, they had 21 hits in this game in 3 innings. Well, this is the second inning. Ben Petrick is going to be a good hitting catcher someday. Drills one up the gap. He's got some Jason Kendall in him. Can run a little bit. They wonder about his defense, but not here because he smokes that ball. And that's going to bring up Todd Helton. This is extra base hit number 99 for him. He is now 13 for 21 with 5 career homers against Bobby Jones.
Guys, what we remember yesterday I was saying, my father used to take us to double headers, because he wanted to get a lot of baseball. You get baseball like that here in every game. It's 8-7 in the third.
Every game's a doubleheader.
Phil Nevin throws that away. 2 runs will score. Rockies are back and they take the lead 9-8. It's a third inning. 9-8. Next man up, Larry Walker. Into center field.
Let's have deep Ray Langford play Larry Walker on that play. I mean, that ball's got to be caught. Damian Jackson called for that ball, and then he got run off a little bit by the shortstop. When you call it, you got to catch it.
Ricky Henderson just watching. We'll talk about that in a moment. And here in the 5th inning, Todd Helton, a nice grab, going over the railing. Now in the 7th inning, it's 13-8. Phil Nevin. Nevin, 3 for 5, 7 RBIs, second homer of the game into the woods. Christmas tree farm back there, 13-9. Tony Gwynn pitching, and this game had everything. This ball has everything.
Why not?
Now, Mike, you were a good hitter, but you didn't have his hands. Did anybody have his
roll out of bed and rake.
Nevin in the 9th. Oh, not so fast, my friend. Jose Jimenez gets him. The Rockies down 8-0 in the second, and it was 11-8 Colorado by the third. 14 men bat in the Rockies' 3rd inning. I mean, almost bat around twice. Ricky Henderson did not play. He has 9 games left. Needs 2 runs to break the runs scored record held by Ty Cobb. Needs 5 hits to reach 3,000. He wants to get those milestones in San Francisco. Or Cubs not done yet. Taking on the Astros, clinging to hope in the wild card of the Cubs. Sammy Sosa.
That is so cool.
He comes out every time like that, but this time coming out with the American flag. Here he is in the 1st inning facing Shane Reynolds on a 3-0. You give him the green light? Yes, you do. 59 on the year. It looked like he had that in his hand the whole time.
He scored 18% of their runs this year by himself.
It's Billy Williams there with the baton.
There you go.
pass.
Almost cost you in a relay.
It's Lance Berkman meantime. It could have been a little smoother, but it worked. Lance Berkman, 50th double of the year. First switch hitter ever to have 30 homers and 50 doubles in a single season. 4 men later, intentional walk, and it brings up pitcher Shane Reynolds.
Shane Reynolds, they walked to get to him. He's hitting .064 this year, but he is a good hitting pitcher. This is a tricky little ball over Eric Young's head. I don't know if he makes that play, even if everything's okay. But Reynolds, again, a pretty good hitting pitcher, gets a key hit here.
Later on, we got a 3-2 ball game. Kevin Tapity in the 6th. Vinny Castilla, 2 men on. Castilla parks this 3-run shot. His 23rd homer of the year. Astros take a 6-2 lead. Fred McGriff fired up off Mike Jackson. 2-run shot. Cubs getting back in it. 6-4 ball game to the 9th now. Here we go. Billy Wagner time. Ricky Gutierrez, opposite field. Jeff Bagwell, who just struck out in the previous half inning with a tremendous defensive play.
He is
Giving the gold right now.
He is a great first baseman.
Sammy Sosa, he's not done. Bouncer keeps it alive off the elite closer, Billy Wagner. Then Fred McGriff with 1 home run already on the day. Could he win it? There's 1. There's 2. Party's over. And maybe for the season as well. Astros hold on to beat the Cubs. Tough ball game. Wagner, 38 saves in 40 save opportunities.
Before August 15th, the Cubs ERA was 3.75. Since then, it has been over 5.
To the Twins and the White Sox. White Sox try to tie up Minnesota after all they've been through this year. Carlos Lee crunching that on Brad Radke. Lee with 23 on the year. Yes! Radke gone after 4 innings. Royce Clayton here in the 6th. Inside out. Matt LaCroix is here, and look out. Oh, I know, I'm waiting for some blood or something. Watch what LaCroix does to the camera.
Take a look at that head. There's no way you can hurt that head.
I guess not.
That's a catcher too, Mike, right?
We always say, a scary moment.
Look at that.
Scary moment for the camera.
Look at
LaCroix
that.
is back in. I think the camera done for the night. Harold Baines pinch hitting in the bottom of the 7th. More than likely expected his last at bat at Comiskey as a White Sox player. He began his career, as we go way back in time. It's back in the day, 1980.
He's got a beautiful swing. His number has already been retired by the White Sox, one of the greatest players in the history of the club.
And today, pinch hitting Kyle Osh. The high strike zone got him.
And that may be his final at-bat as a White Sox at Comiskey, but let's hope it's not his final at-bat of his career. Let's hope he plays next year. I don't know.
Needs 134 hits to get to 3,000, but he only has 11 hits this year. We expected really, this year and next year he could probably get that done. Chicago and Mike McFarland go to the Tigers and the Royals. Mike, you just want to get through this one unscathed. Everybody's fine. Play the game. Nat Corneo, talented rookie, starting against Carlos Febles in the 1st. That's going to go. Royals take a 1-0 lead. 2 men later, it's Carlos Beltran.
Unbelievably hot lately, and when you get balls middle in, this guy could be an absolute superstar if he ever puts it together for the entire season.
Royals take a 2-0 lead. Beltran's 21st of the year. 2 men later, it's Raul Ibanez. That's going to go. His 13th of the year. Royals take a 3-0 lead. Solo shots. Let's jump ahead now to the 8th inning. Royals up 8-7. Damian Easley, 2 outs, 2 on. Grounder. Oh, Hanel Baroa couldn't make the play. Bases loaded inning still alive. Next man up is the dangerous Bobby Higginson. Loaded, 2 outs in the 8th. Crunched it. Would it go? Not quite. Mark Quinn makes the catch. And the Royals hang on. 8-7. Beltran 3 for 4 in this game. Yeah, Ibanez 3 for 5. The Angels, Jeremy Giambi, and the A's looking for their 15th straight win at home in the 3rd. Giambi against Matt Wise, and look at Adam Kennedy leaping in the air in a nice little play. It's a major league play. It was scored through 3. But Jason Giambi in a 2-1 ball game drills this 2-run shot, his 35th of the year.
Gaining a lot of support for MVP out there, fellas.
Last year's MVP, 111 RBIs on the year. Wise would be done. Angels bullpen trying to come on. I mean, at one point, we're talking about how good this bullpen was here, guys.
At one point, it had the lowest ERA of any team in the major leagues, but it's gotten an awful lot of work throughout the season, and a lot of times those bullpens just wear down, which is partly the case here. Holtz comes out of the game. Al Levine's going to come in. He's pitched a whole bunch this year. And he leaves one in the middle for Miguel Tejada, which Mike is the first one to tell you, you can't do that to that guy because Miggy will crush it.
Levine's still on, and here's Ramon Hernandez, base hit. Terrence Long coming around, he's going to score. A's up 5-2 through 6, and on the other side of things, you have Corey Lytle. And helped defensively, Eric Chavez here. Chavez, nice footwork.
Very underrated as a third baseman.
Getting better every year.
And then George Fabregas up the middle. There's some range. Tejada. Miguel Tejada puts that through, and Corey Lytle with his first complete game in his career. Art House says as of now, Lytle is his number 4 starter with, of course, Hudson Zito and Mulder. And, of course, Friday night, can the Mets get within striking distance? Well, Braves and Marlins. Greg Maddux is on the hill, but coming off that hyperextended right elbow in Saturday's game, and the second batter he faced, he walks Derek Lee. Next man up, Cliff Floyd rips that, editor's embellishment, base hit, and more. Double to right center. Lee will score. Maddux coming into the game with 25 walks all season. And left a man out there with a walk, and that man would score. 2 men later, walking Mike Lowell.
That's 2 walks in an inning, only the first time he's done that in over a year.
Bobby Cox starting to look at the strike zone a little more closely. More on that in a moment. Kevin Millar, base hit, 2-0 Marlins. Top of the second. First man he would face, this is Matt Clement on the hill, and it's Brian Jordan. And look quickly, right back at you. Off his arm, off his wrist. Clement, the first man he faced. Trainer comes out, he's done for the day.
It's miraculous more pitchers don't really get hurt.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a reactionary thing. Pull it in tight and
about 53 feet from home plate on that.
Now look at this. Mike, can you stop this if a pitcher does that?
Oh, the kid wanted to face Greg Maddux, beat Greg Maddux.
You want to have your foot, though. It's a bruised right wrist. He'd be all right. Nothing broken. Mike Lowell, offensively, 17th homer of the year, buries that on Maddux. It's 4-1 Florida. Next man up. Now, this is cold here with Kevin Millar up, Mike.
Yeah, watch the action on this pitch. Two-seam fastball, rides up and in. It hit him, but Kevin Millar swung at this pitch.
Struck him out.
Struck him out with some pain.
That's brutal. Now here, bottom of the 5th, Maddux thought he had a strike to Millar, called a ball. Tim Cheetah behind the plate. Bobby Cox talking to him. Then top of the 6th, strike on Andrew Jones. More now, let's listen in. That's the line of the night. That's it, Bobby. Get out. You can hear everything. There's nobody there.
11th ejection for Cox. Cheetah's an American League umpire, and even though they've been doing National League games, he hasn't worked that much with Maddux in his career, and Maddux...
The night. Philly fans coming out in force for this game. In the 3rd inning, Marlon Anderson getting up there, bringing it back down. Good ball game here, tight ball game. Lance Davis, the move to first on Jimmy Rollins, the rookie, with 45 steals in 50 attempts, and they got him. Davis was superb in this ball game. It's 1-0 in the 5th, runners on the corners. Brady Clark, Omar Dahl going to first. Johnny Estrada said it first. He said, "Oh no!" as Corky Miller broke and stole home. How did this happen?
Well, this happened because he never stopped. He ran the whole way. Travis Lee, the first baseman, left-handed here. He's got to spin a little bit there. It's a little harder throw on that play for a left-handed first baseman.
Look at that. Was a catcher, too, by the way, wasn't it?
Right, that was indeed. Yes.
Funny you would point that out.
Look at Lance Davis going to work. I mean, it's slow, and slower. It's Lopat-esque. Then in the 7th, Johnny Estrada puts out Wilton Guerrero. Oh, no, indeed. And it's a 2-1 ball game. That would have ended the inning, but it's not over yet. Tomas Perez with 2 outs. This time to Guerrero. Short way. End of threat. But Phillies get a run, and it's 2-1. Bobby Abreu in the bottom of the 8th. Hits this Todd Walker. The range. Tremendous play. Ends the inning.
Great play, Todd Walker.
So the pitching is there, the defense is there, and the Phillies lose a chance to tie up first place. 2 hits for the Phillies. Lance Davis, Scott Sullivan leading the way. Graves got it done as well. Scott Sullivan retired 6 of the 7 batters he faced, keeping the lead for Davis. And Lance Davis, the difference in this beating. Thumb, he said he'd be ready for the Braves, but trying to save him here. Bruce Chen is on the hill, and he'd get roughed up. Long drive. Shioshi Shinjo tried, but Stevens with the shot. 6-2, Expos with the lead. Shinjo hurt himself there. He goes after everything out there, but he'd stay in the game. Next man up, Jeff Blum. back to left again, and here we go. Tsuyoshi Shinjo, another fine defensive play.
He's made a lot of great plays this year. Bobby Valentine told me today Shinjo is a Gold Glove outfielder. He'll never win one, he said, but he should win one this year. He can play left, he can play center, he can play right, which is very, very unusual, and he makes a great play here on a bum leg, it looks like.
In the fourth inning, it's 6-2. Ray Ordonez puts it up the middle. Orlando Cabrera bobbles. Jay Payton trying to score. No, very out. And the Mets lose a chance. So we go to the top of the seventh. 6-4 Expos. Bases loaded. Here comes that man again. Tsuyoshi Shinjo, base hit. He is a clutch hitter. Matt Lawton is held, but a run scores. It's 6-5. Next man up is Todd Zeile. It got a little squirrely here, Mike.
Yeah, Britt Reams on the mound. First pitch, a breaking ball that backs up a little bit. Called a strike by umpire Mark Wagner. And one thing that you don't expect from Todd Zeile is to have that affect him, but it looks like it did. Have a bad call. Not a bad pitch in that situation. Now, exactly right. But two things here. Todd Zeile is a veteran. You got to let him get his words in. It doesn't look like he says all that much, and Wagner tosses him. Second thing, Todd Zeile, this is a big ball game. He's too experienced to get kicked out of this thing. You can't get kicked out of this ball game.
Bobby V tossed out. Yeah, Piazza not in the lineup. You need a guy with a big bat, ostensibly. Valentine tossed out. Now he's going to get his money's worth. Things would eventually calm down. Jay Payton, bases still loaded, rips this, but no. Mike Mordecai, unassisted. And that'll do it for the inning. Well, do you still believe? Top of the eighth, 6-5 Expos. Man on for Desi Relaford. That's a big shot.
Lift and separate.
I believe, Brian.
Big
That
boys.
is home. 7-6, Mets take the lead. Top of the ninth now, bases loaded. 7-6 Mets. Who are you going to call? You're going to call Mike Piazza.
Call the leader.
3-2 again.
Graham Lloyd's pitching to him. Payoff pitch, and all Met fans will enjoy this. It's not over yet. One Met will score. Two Mets will score. Three Mets will score. Bases clearing double. The Mets are 3 games out of first place as they face the Braves. The Mets scoring 7 in the 8th and 9th. Back here on Baseball Tonight, Blue Jays and Devil Rays. You wonder if we make this Tampa Bay's first home game in 25 days. Buck Martinez, Hal McRae paying their respects to the victims in the atrocities in New York City and Washington and Pennsylvania. And the ball game itself. Carlos Delgado has been cold in September.
That's his first home run in September. He only hit 2 in September last year, but that one was worth 2, Mike.
Wow. Ben Grieve, running grab, says a possible Blue Jay run. The bottom of the 8th, bases loaded. Jared Sandberg rips that down the line. We got 2 runs scoring. Jose Guillen coming in, and he's in as well. Devil Rays, they win this one 5-1. Again, final game at Fenway Park, and this was done with some extra class. Dwight Evans, Carlton Fisk are there, gave him his own Fenway Park Stadium seat, and here's Cal.
This is a great baseball city, a great baseball town, and this is a great baseball ballpark. Thank you very much for allowing me to play here.
Cal's son and daughter throwing out the first ball. There we go. Nice throw. And you got Fisk and Dwight Evans out there, too. And look at the, given the last photo op, all the fans, you think this wins them some fans? That's great. Little photo op posing for the fans here, but on the field itself,
That was harsh.
still no scores. Strike 3 called on Ripken here in the 6th. Gets hit. This is no way to treat the veteran.
Not in his final game at the Fens.
There's a strikeout, walk, hit by a pitch. That's through 6. Next man up, though, is Tony Batista with 2 on. So at this point, at least now Ripken should score his last game at Fenway Park. And that over 100 games at Fenway Park. Off the monster. Jeff Conan comes in. Cal Ripken comes in. O's take a 3-2 lead. At the top of the 8th. Last time around, last at bat against Willie Banks. Got a good piece of it, guys.
You know, he hasn't hit a homer in more than 5.5 years at Fenway. Very surprising. I'm sure he would have loved to deposit one in the net, but it didn't happen. And interestingly, he played more games in Oakland in his career than he did in Boston. That's the only place other than Boston he played more games. That is